What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, episode number 119 of the GamerKnoob. We are going. Where are we going? To this portal. Do we have a key to this portal yet? No, I wish we did. How do we get down there? Does anybody remember? Does anybody remember how we get down there? Let's see. Portal down. Probably that right there. That's the only thing I could imagine it would be. We're supposed to go meet her in the Battle Bliss. We're definitely going to take a quick break into the Nexus to rest up and talk to Arushale. We did it, by the way. We broke 100,000 views before the end of the year, so woo! We're basically the greatest players of all time. Hope you guys understand that. Hey, Aru. You ready to talk about what happened in Demalcio's Manor? Yes, I thought a lot about what he said, and then I understood. Wait, I think it would be easier to show you instead of letting me explain everything. Will you follow me into my dream again, please? Let's go. Thank you. Let's put our dreams in order, as it says. During these loading screens, I might mute myself to clear my throat, just so you know. Arushale's dream is filled with smoke. Cold, ghastly fires devouring her dreams of others she has collected. Tears are flowing freely from her eyes, leaving faint trails of soot-stained cheeks. Arushale, what's wrong? My dreams, it was all a mistake. Do you remember when I saw Demalcio's mansion, what he said about dreams coming true, food reaches the demise of his enemies? Doesn't ask me what I dreamed of. I tried to find an answer, I truly did, but look, are my dreams any different from the desires of demons? What's changed? What's the name of that bird that grabs everything shiny and carries off to its nest? A goldfinch, right? I'm just like a thieving goldfinch that spies on people's dreams and hoards them away, but doing that hasn't changed me at all. I'm still the same greedy, cruel, lustful demon I've always been. That's not true. You're not like the other demons. You do good. I force myself to do good every day. I help the mortals, I protect them from the other demons, but can my actions change my inner nature at all? If I'm still a demon inside, then what does it matter? What if, without even knowing it, I'm simply ingratiating myself with you so I can seduce, betray, and murder you? I don't want that, but my black heart does. Other demons don't dream. That's true, but this is my dream, and it's full of the things that demons desire in reality. What are you going to do now? Now? I have to start anew. I still have my own dream. I will cleanse it of others' desires and try to find my own. I was so happy to receive my own dreams, and now it's so difficult to get rid of them. Will you help me destroy all this? I fear I won't manage it on my own. I guess so. Thank you for giving this dream, Gregor, but it is a beautiful dream, but it isn't mine. Burn it all down for you, Aru. Oh, Lori, goodbye. Oh my. Pick out the Discover swarms.
Follow
One
me.
more, it looks like. Did I get it? I think I got it. Arushale's dream has been swallowed by the flames. Ribbons of smoke drift away, carried by intangible wind. A black shadow lurks in the darkness, staring at you. This is Arushale's irresistible nightmare. The succubus touches the table. The fire not only failed to destroy it, but somehow the table can be even more real. Arushale studies it with a mix of sorrow and confusion. What's wrong with this stupid table? Why didn't it burn? Think about it. Why this table? Why is it important? I don't know. It's just a table. Anivia's fresh bread used to be here, but now it's gone, yet the table remains. What if this is a real dream, your own dream, and not something you've overheard? This table? Is this what I would dream of? Furniture? Your nightmare didn't burn either. No, it didn't. That thing won't leave this place ever. Let me help you get rid of it. We can destroy it if we really try. I wanted to destroy everything I had brought here, but this just refuses to burn. Is it a nightmare too, or maybe something important? Is it another hint? I don't know. I want to destroy it, but I'm afraid to start anew. Then perhaps we shouldn't get rid of it. But what's wrong with it? Why is it still here if everything else burned down? What now? Is it truly the end of your dream? I don't know. I probably won't do anything yet. Everything is burned down, apart from my nightmare and this table. I just might need... No, that won't do. Or, I'm sorry, I need some time. I just need some time to think about it and sort it out in my head. Can we discuss this in a few days? For now, let's get back to the real world. Alright, Aru, you can have a few days. You guys see anything to say, Lan? How do you feel about the skirmish with Sivamlek? If you mean my health is as good as new. If you mean my head, it's empty now. I'm back to normal. I forbid myself from thinking about Sivamlek and the Mongols. If I do, I'll go crazy. Life is an amazing thing. You try so hard to avoid what you're afraid of, and it gives you exactly that. I've always been afraid of being helpless, and now I'm here in my tribe somewhere else. It's unclear who I'll find when I return to them. I was afraid of being useless to a comrade in a moment of peril, and, of course, it's exactly what happened. Well, you know, every cloud is a silver lining. I've been looking for my calling in life and to this crusade, and I found it. It's my duty to protect my tribe and show Sivamlek that he has no power over us, no matter what he costs me. Maybe what I do will have no impact on the wider struggle, and it's not like anyone cares about Mongols, but my fate is bound to my tribe. I'm sure Sol will make a cave drawing about it, and I'll be remembered as a very heroic stickman. Thank you for your answers. Have you worked out which table in your dreams means? Not yet. I keep going back there to examine it with such a simple wooden table. What can it possibly signify? It's a mystery. Perhaps I'll be able to solve it when we get back to Galarian. It's not very easy to dream here in the Abyss. Alright, no, we're good? Okay. Let's go rest up and then go to the Battle Bliss Arena, shall we? I think we shall. I hate how slow he walks. Storyteller's compass starts to vibrate. The crystal could be nearby. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's a low rumble and quivers like an impatient hound that has caught the scent of prey. This is fine. Storyteller's compass buzzes periodically, emitting a grinding, screeching, shaking so hard that you can barely hold it. The crystals are near. Cover the camouflage tunnel. Everyone? With me. There might be some carnivorous ones in here.
Onwards.
Nothing so far. We should save, shouldn't we? We should. There have been enemies in our midst this entire time.
What a discovery!
Oh, cool. +6 constitution, yeah, we already. Load it up. Then the Hedrian crystal.
I won't let you hurt my friends!
Oh, I knew there would be some carnivorous ones in here, didn't I? I did.
Surrender or else! I will resist!
Some ancient carnivorous ones, as a matter of fact. Oh, they became big. They become creepy when they get big.
Into the fray!
They definitely become a little creepy.
Prepare yourself!
Stunned everybody else.
We won't falter.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Oh, let's see here. Just blast it. Not give it a turn to do its thing. Well, we got the Nihidrian crystal.
Let us be off.
There's gonna be more. I feel like there's gonna be more. Yep.
Do not waver!
I'm basically a genius when it comes to this stuff, you know.
Strike with all your might.
Desna, guide my hand!
Come on, land.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yes! The light take
You'll put that one in its place.
We can do it.
Make your peace.
You already got your attack of opportunity, so no more of that. We're going after little Ember. It's rude.
He's restless. I wonder why.
Ember has some health before we move on this time, I guess. Are we good now? So what, give the crystal to the Storyteller. Okay, that's what we gotta do next. I wish we had a quick way to his tower. That would be nice. But we don't. I think we're gonna do that before the Battle Bliss, I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna do that before the Battle Bliss, but we're gonna rest before anything else. Let's check out what our new... Is this the new one? Fast healing? I still like my Demon Slayer soup. And we got a lot of people to level up as well. Lots of people to level up. Alright, I'm Minnie again. Hello. Get you leveled up to level 16. Sorry, I kind of stopped talking there, my bad. No, I don't want point blank shot. Don't want point blank shot at all. You can take Sunder armor, sure, why not? I don't think I'm ever gonna like use you, so I don't know if it matters too much. Alright, what do you want? I don't know. Sure, we'll wearying strike them. That seems like a plan. I don't follow any build guides, and I don't spend half an hour trying to figure out what they are. Huh? Oh, am I at the end of the Hell Knight tree already? Oh, already at the end of the Hell Knight tree, I see. Well, you're back to fighter then, I guess. Congratulations on getting through your Hell Knight tree. I like critical focus. I like the +4 to confirm. Because in Pathfinder you have to confirm. In 5e you do not confirm. You just hit. No complicated things to select with you. I really like oracles in Pathfinder. I like to play them. I'm sad that there's not one in 5e, honestly. Summon Elder Elemental. Seems good. I'm telling you, Dayrin is probably like one of our strongest units, if I had to guess. Like, this man has to be super strong. Dispelling attack. Ooh. Penalty against a target. I think it's like 2 penalties to inflict. That's kind of cool. Let's see. What do I want with you? Don't know. Let's take Bull Strength Max and Cat's Grace Max. And it's like Camellia that needs to be leveled up. Honestly, it says Wisdom and Charisma, but I'm increasing her dex because it's the one that gets the bonus for actually being increased. And you... take Misfortune. These rapiers, right? There you go. Enjoy. Is everybody good now? Alright, now we go to the spell books and we prepare spells. For anybody who has them. So that's the way we should do it. No. Should have spells prepared for when we need them. This is all about restoration, apparently, with him. You're good. Have Bull Strength Mask. Congratulations. Camilla. Also good. Ursula, not quite finished. Not quite good. Sure, why not? You. Sunburst. Power word stun. Don't really care for invisibility mass anymore, honestly. Take some shadow conjuration graders, why not? Another disintegrate, cool. Let's see here. You know what, why not? Give us another blur, it's fine. And this actually needs to be fixed. We need a enlarged person on there if you don't mind. We'll take 2 just in case. You're just casting as you can. Alright. Cool, everybody's finally set up again with their spells. You know, I don't do that very often. I totally didn't do that before resting tonight. Oh well, we'll rest again.
My answer to the question you ask me every day is not going to change. I truly do not remember where I was born or how I came to be an Absalom. It was useless information that I prefer to forget.
You're hiding something, my friend. It's quite unbecoming. Let's share confidences. Here, I'll tell you my darkest secret. I am a glutton for chocolate. Now tell me yours.
It's definitely not your darkest secret, Camilla. Just gonna throw that out there, you know what I mean? If you want to be truthful and have other people share their secrets, maybe you should actually share yours. Just saying. It'd be the right thing to do. Oh yeah, I forgot. Dang it, Aru. You're so slow. And you walk. Are you gonna grow even more the next mythic level? Because I really hope you do. That would be pretty cool. Alright, we got our people. We're going to the Battle Bliss. Maybe she'll give me like a coin to use to teleport to the upper city. Be like, I need you to be there faster. Earn my favor. Here you go. You know, maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. Maybe. Alright. Into the bliss. Oh, Zephorian, what's up? Hey. No. No, rolling away from me, Battle Bliss. We have something special to do in here. Talk to that lady Vellexia. For your day, Vellexia has exchanged her previous dress for an equally elegant outfit. The blood-red hue of her new gown seems particularly fitting considering the activities of the arena. There you are, Gregor. Let's hurry to the box reserved for distinguished guests. I'm determined not to let you enjoy the spectacle from any other seats. Your new dress is very elegant. She said, let's go. I'm flattered that you notice such things, especially here in the arena where so many other sights to capture your attention. Speaking of which, the fight is about to start. Looks like Wolves. Wow, what an... Oh... Fierce battle unfolds in the arena. The bloody freak surges forward, launching into a brutal attack against Atslum. Atslum desperately tries to resist the onslaught, but the bloody freak is relentless as it strikes one furious blow after another, showing no signs of exhaustion or fatigue. Spears on his opponent, Atslum attempts to fight back against her enemy with quick sudden attacks, but fails to find an opening. Her movements begin to slow, and her footsteps leave behind a crimson trail of blood. I can fight, alright, but I don't like to watch such horrible fights. Watching them is scary and it makes me unhappy. Here's an idea, I'll just keep my eyes closed. Vellexia observes you closely. Her eyes sparkle with lively curiosity, and you're forced to turn your attention away from the fight as she asks. Slavery is the cornerstone of our life in the Abyss, and the gladiators fight are a popular source of entertainment. How are such shows perceived in your homeland of Galarian, and what is the view on slavery? People hold different opinions about slavery in Galarian, but it is forbidden by law in many places. But what if these laws dictate the will of others? They restrict freedom. How is that any different from the change in the shackles of slavery? Oh, it's so complicated, but so exciting at the same time. I'd like to learn more about your world. There you go. Stab, 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 stab. With a victorious growl, the Bloody Freak hurls himself at his rival, who appears to be exhausted from her wounds. However, Atslum was merely feigning weakness. She dodges at the last moment and strikes a resounding blow. The blood gushes from the demon's wound, and the growl of rage gives way to a howl of desperation. Vellexia glances disinterestedly at the arena, then returns her gaze to you. She's clearly more interested in the conversation than watching the fight. Nevertheless, even Galarians who are not enslaved are forced to fight by those in authority. They still charge the battle with as much zeal as those two gladiators in the arena. So tell me, what gives them the motivation to fight? What hope do they hope to achieve? Our conscience and our nobility lead us into battle. The honor we will follow in the orders of the sovereign. Those who are worthy to fight for their freedom, as for the rest, they fight because they are obedient to their masters. Sure, we'll go with our conscience. How touching, such sincerity of belief. It is so charming. There are many warriors in the Abyss who are eager to fight, but they lack both the strength of your resolve and the genuine faith you have in the rightness of your cause. Stabby, stabby, stabby. My goodness. Atslum, no longer putting up a pretense of weakness, advances on the Bloody Freak, dealing him several painful blows. She strikes with precision, drawing blood, but never delivering a fatal blow. The audience goes wild as Atslum toys with her opponent. The smell of blood hangs heavy in the air. There is no doubt that the merciless symphony of violence being played out in the arena will soon reach its deadly crescendo. Uh-oh. Thunk. But the Bloody Freak isn't finished. He lets out a monstrous, bloodthirsty howl. It reverberates around the arena as he channels his powerful rage into one last brutal attack. He strikes as swift as lightning, and Atslum's fury of blows is brought to a sudden halt. She sways slightly and doubles over, embracing the blade that was just plunged through her body. Then with another primal roar, the demon cuts her down, dispatching the weakened opponent with one powerful strike. But every warrior will meet their death eventually. How do Galarians face their end? Are they scared of death, or do they despise it, or do they welcome it as a friend? The memories of the deceased live on through their deeds. Your words distinguish you from the multitude of fools who think only about themselves and give no thought to the future. They fear death, and they tremble at the thought that their pathetic lives will come to an end. The screams and howls of the crowd are deafening. The Bloody Freak, oblivious to the numerous wounds, bask in the admiration of the audience. The arena's master voice brings out in the battle blitz. All hail the winner, hail the Bloody Freak. Hepzibah rises from her place and announces loudly, I want his bloodthirsty fighter to be my servant. From now on he is my slave, and anyone insolent enough to object will face my wrath. If you outbid Hepzibah for this gladiator, you'll wipe the smirk off her arrogant face. Vellexia averts her gaze but fails to hide her mischievous smile. What a positively delightful idea. I can't resist. Ah, what you do to me. You discovered my weakness. Only moments ago, Hepzibah commanded the attention of the entire audience as she boasted about her power. However, when Vellexia rises from her seat, all eyes turn towards the succubus. I dare to challenge the claim of the most esteemed Hepzibah. I am touched by this fighter's tenacity. He's found a way to my heart. I wish to make him my bodyguard. If anyone dares to argue against my right to make such a claim, they can say it to my face. The Greenham master glances cautiously at Hepzibah, then turns to Vellexia and gives her a respectful nod. The crowd erupts into jeers and shouts, clearly enjoying the public humiliation of Baphomet's daughter. Hepzibah bellows and utters wild curses. The sound of her wrath shakes the arena, but Vellexia ignores her threats with a look of magnificent disdain and gives you a sly smile. This was so exciting. I've enjoyed our time together here at the arena. However, I cannot resist the urge to appear with you somewhere in high society. I'm sure you wouldn't say no to attending a private reception with me at the harem of ardent dreams. Shamira has prepared something special for her guests, and I would very much like you to experience it with me. I shall wait for you at the harem of ardent dreams. You really must come. I simply won't take no for an answer. Oh, and you should have reminded me. I nearly forgot. After such a wonderful time together, you must become a regular guest. I insist. Please accept this little gift as a reminder that my doors of my manor are always open to you. This is a coin, key to teleportation arch located in the upper city. I would not normally give something like this to ordinary guests, but there's nothing ordinary about you, is there? I knew it. I knew we were gonna get it. I knew
March
it.
on.
Aha. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I like being right. Alright. Terrace of the Favored Mistress, Art of Making Friends, Dark Moon Rising, Matter of Reputation. Let's go to the harem. Why not? We'll finish this quest out, maybe. Dates with Vellexia. I'm sure this will all turn extremely well in the end. I should have saved before I took this teleporter. Oh, I probably saved when I walked out of the Battle Bliss. Usually does when you walk out of an area. You can do it. I believe in you. Good job. Harem's right here, isn't it? It do be. I love the loading screens in this game. It's just like, oh, you teleported to here and then you loaded and now you need to load again. Alright, have fun. Where's my lady Vellexia? It's a good idea, I might introduce you to high society at this reception. We're a subject of gossip among the guests to hear them whispering about how we showed up together. Shall I entertain you with some conversation? You have my permission. All rise. Proceed. I didn't click anything. All rise. The proceedings will now begin with the dispensation of false justice. I, Samira, the ardent dream, will perform the duties of judge. The rights of prosecution will be granted to anyone acquainted with rage and hatred, and the part of the defender will be given to time and blind fate. All the participants are obligated to show due dread and obedience to the decisions of the court. Now, our first case is brought by the assassin Dogword against the bodyguard for hire, Catrell. Dogword accuses Catrell of being exceedingly nimble and dexterous. This excessive dexterity enabled the defendant to foil 3 assassination attempts against his employer, thus preventing the plaintiff from fulfilling his contract. You know, Gregor, after our last visit to the Battle Bliss, we're thinking a lot about the custom Scholarian. Despite our differences, we actually have a lot in common. Our actions and desires stem from the same passions, except when it comes to... Vellex's eyes widen with the excitement. She utters a word that is as foreign to the abyss as you are. To love. It is common knowledge that demons know nothing about love, so why don't you explain it to me? It is a pure and uplifting feeling in your soul that cleanses your heart of all burdens and pains. Pure and uplifting feeling. How intriguing and how unfamiliar. Our passions are tempestuous, and our feelings stem from the darkest depth of our soul, but you say this feeling is pure. Fascinating. Growling with rage, Catrell the bodyguard has his head chopped off with a giant axe for being too good at his job. The crowd roars its approval, and the beaming plaintiff counts his coins. This is the perversion of justice. They're making a mockery of the very idea of a fair and noble trial. They enjoy ridiculing the law. It is not true that love restricts freedom. Is it not true that love restricts freedom and that its harsh constraints can sometimes lead to cruel, evil deeds? Does not love force people to act contrary to their desires and subordinate them to the object of their affection? Do not even the most loving souls feel occasional regret about trading away their freedom for love? Haven't the most terrible betrayals been committed for the sake of love? Doesn't unrequited love cause mortals to commit suicide, and isn't rejection the reason they often resort to violence and other terrible crimes? I'm most curious to hear your answer to these things. No, these things are caused by lust and dark desire, not true love. So you believe that real love is pure and leads only to pure deeds. If that is true, I can't help but wonder, what happens to a demon who encounters true love? Will her love darken and die, or will the demon rise above herself? Next, we'll hear the case of Varsa the Nose Cutter. He attacked 2 of Lucianira's visitors from another plane. Even the great Nocticula made it clear that they were under her protection. Varsa the Nose Cutter tracked down his victims in the Upper City and killed them with his glaive, then robbed them and cut their tongues off and noses. The scrawny demon doesn't look like a hardened killer. He rises in shackles, yelling hysterically. But I am not Varsa the Nose Cutter. I don't even know who that is. My name is Sharzal, and I've never been to the Upper City. I'm not allowed to enter, even though that's where a slaver of my status should live. Besides, I've never held a glaive in my life. This is all Samira's fault. She wanted to buy my slaves at half price and I refused to sell. Now she's taking revenge against me and plans to get her hands on my slaves. Seems to me that love is like a living creature. Sometimes it behaves one way and other times another way. It's so contradictory and inconsistent, it leads to both good and bad outcomes. And like every living creature, it's bound to die eventually. After all, every love, no matter how strong, is doomed to die. Is that not so? That is true. Love always is. It either ceases to be love or is lost altogether when the one we love dies. That is why we mortals value love so much. We know that it will be over before we are ready. But that isn't true. We value it for the moments of true happiness. When you're with people you can love and laugh and drink and joke and tell silly stories, you feel like it will last forever, because when love is with us, death ceases to exist. Of course you're right. What you say is so nice, and it is so true. Love does help us feel less afraid of death. It can even make us feel immortal. True love lives forever. Vellexia looks at you doubtfully, but you can see how desperately she wants to believe you. Don't lie to me. I need you to be honest. Do you truly believe that? Nah, don't answer. I can see you're being I can see that you're being sincere. Jesus. The count finds the evidence of the indicted person's innocence to be quite convincing. However, false justice requires every sin to be punished, so therefore I hereby declare that this demon is Varsa the Nosecutter, and he shall be executed without farther delay. And the last crime for today is the most harmful and treacherous. Listen to Shamira attentively. The crime of sinful mercy. And the offense was further aggravated by an attempt at self-sacrifice. Tiefling is brought forward and changed. Shamira glares furiously at the bloody beaten figure. The mortal who stands before you is the son of Sharzal, a slave trader who died recently. A week ago, this tiefling was offered the chance to be an accomplice in the murder of the progenitor Sharzal in exchange for the portion of Sharzal's slave holdings. However, the mortal refused to participate in such cunning, highly profitable murder, driven by some insane familial sentiment and a disgusting display of fondness. He warned Sharzal about the possible attempt on his life and personally hired Catrall, one of the best bodyguards of the year, to guard his father's life. Oh, this is hilarious. There's more! During the last attempt on Sharzal's life, this mortal, driven by the most disgusting feelings of duty and gratitude for his own existence, tried to cover his father with his own body to save from the assassin's dagger. We find such action to be criminally insane and treacherous. Therefore, the false justice demands that we sentence the mortal to death. Sharzal's property will be declared destitute of an heir and henceforth accessible to anyone who wishes to take possession of it. Vellexia smiles at you, her eyes sparkling with excitement. She seems to be uninterested in the drama that just played out before your eyes. Thank you for your conversation. I expected to find it interesting, but I had no idea that a discussion would be so thought-provoking. I'm glad I've decided to come here with you, and I sincerely hope that you'll visit me again. I hope to see you at my manors soon. I host small receptions for the most interesting and noteworthy residents of the Upper City. Conversations at these receptions are always entertaining. If you were to attend, we can continue our discussion about love. Of course, I seriously doubt my guests would be interested in the topic as I am, so perhaps we should finish our conversation in private. I hope to see you soon, sweet Gregor. Don't stay away too long. I'm looking forward to your next visit. Oh my, I think she might be in love with me. Oh dear. Let's check out our journal real quick. So we have the art of making friends. Give it to the storyteller. Okay. What about the one? We have to think. Okay. Let's dip. We're headed up to the terrace. We have the art of making friends, rapture, rupture, dark moon rising, and matter of reputation. So many things. So many things. Man, I wish I could figure out why I have such bad, like, sinus issues or, like, coughing all the time stuff. Ow, I wish I could figure it out. So what all did we have to do? We had... Was it walking on corpses? Might have been walking on corpses. Art of making friends, for sure. Rapture of rupture, yeah. Oh, dark moon rising, that's right. And a matter of reputation. Yeah, that's right, okay. I know what they all are now. We need to go this way, right? Let's see. Into the Mage's Tower, yes. Into the Mage's Tower, indeed. I wish he had a faster teleport, but I'm glad that I did do it in the right order to get the golden coin. It kind of made sense to me how it was gonna work, but I didn't know 100%, you know. No, it's nice to know. Collect items, thank you. My girlfriend is out to eat with one of her friends who's down visiting, and she asked me if I wanted anything, and I said, yeah, what I normally get, I wanted to say the steak and chicken tenders, but I said the steak and fenders, and now she's laughing at me. Apparently you can't order steak and fenders. Who would have guessed? Boss, we're nearly there.
Let us be off.
I like how they have to get on the elevator and actually make it go up here. Even though they still give you a loading screen for it. Storyteller. Oh, I was at a different angle than I was last time. He's over here, isn't he?
Let's move.
Storyteller! Hello, friend. I spoke with the queen, as you asked. Alfrey was silent as she listened to my questions and whom it had come from, and she stayed silent for a long while afterward. Then she asked me to give you this along with these words, with my blessing, if you can accept it. Did she say anything else? No, she just asked everyone to step out and leave her alone for the time being. Thank you, Storyteller. Hand over the Nehedrian crystal. Take this crystal. What do you see? Storyteller takes the crystal and his face becomes twisted with evil rage and screeching cry bursts from his lips. A bloody stain spreads across your chest, and the Storyteller's visions once again burst into your mind, just as Canabras when you brought him the stone chisel. My wings take me higher and higher, stirring storms. But even they cannot disperse the ball of darkness hanging in front of me. Stupid little maggot, thinking you can fly as high as me? My cheeky opponent does not answer, and the wound under my heart continues to gush streams of blood, tainting through the feathers of my black bolt and dripping into the dark waters of Ishiar. There is something wrong with this wound, Mike. My strength is dwindling too quickly. This means there's no time to waste. I'll grab her, scrunch her up, cut her with my claws, and throw her to the very bottom of the abyss. Quickly changing the direction of my flight, I rush forward and hit the center of the dark cloud. Well, where are you? My chest is thrust forward, ready to take any blow. My claws are cutting through the air, but she's not here. She has deceived me. The dark cloud was fake. Where are you? Her triumphant laughter echoes across over the black ocean. So insulting, so insolent, and impetuous. Someone catch the laughter. Choke it. Your mind... We succeeded as a will check. Your mind is confused and drilling pounds in your veins, but by force of will you manage to overcome this madness and concentrate on the Storyteller's screeching voice. Who are you? You don't know me. I'm the demon lord Olinthia, lady of harpies, sweet-voiced mistress and seductive peril. My wings can embrace a mountain, and all in the abyss know my name. What are we fighting? Pathetic upstart Nocticula. She attacked without warning and wounded me, and now she is hiding in her shadows, thinking she can get away from me. Your pathetic leathery wings can't compare to mine. What are you fighting for? For power, for might, for superiority, for the right to fly over these endless waters, for the right to seduce the unlucky ones of our choosing. One of us will perish, the other one will rise and get everything the loser owns, and I will be the one to triumph. How will your fight end? She will win, overpower me, weaken my spirit, my body will drop into the waters of Ishiar. From now on I am blood, I set and thicken, I grow firmer, I stronger, I crystallize, I gain edges, power lies dormant in me, and I lie dormant in the dark. A dark heavy stone slab seems to fall onto your back, but this is not enough to break you. Stubbornly straighten your neck, you continue to listen to the Storyteller's monotonous voice. Are you on the island of Olinthia, the one Olushanira was built on? Yes, my body became stone, my flesh turned into firmament, and the power in it, its hidden, expand, swell. I am the island and everything in it. I thought the souls of demon lords went to the Rift of Repose after death. Yes, but not me, the one I used to be. She was supposed to go to a secret place, but someone stopped her, locked her in this body. She didn't want those who fell at her hand to return. She found a way to lock their power in their remains, and the power is still there. Where are you? I'm lying on the ground in the depths of my path are laid. I'm asleep, waiting for greedy hands to touch me, gather up my power, and take me to their own. What will happen to you next? You will take me out. Your hands will take me out of the cavern. This is where the road to the past, the one open to me, ends. It leads to this very moment, but I see something else, the future, a possible future. Droplets of spittle fly from the elf's mouth. His speech becomes furious and garbled. His flesh trembles with tensions. Ah, it hurts. The crystal's so huge, she's implanting. It's sewing it into living flesh, my flesh. It induces power, soaking my flesh and blood, flowing in my veins. I am rage, I am agony, I am violence made in flesh. We failed the will check. Red fog descends before your eyes. Something horrible, primal, and bloodthirsty awakens in your soul. We rolled a 1. Nice. It drinks your strength greedily, sending pain lacing through your skull. We'll listen to the Storyteller's voice, try to understand why it's trembling. You feel the thirst for blood, the heat that pulses through a warrior before an imminent fight, the pride swelling within the demon that is speaking through the Storyteller, the power that he yearned to feel as soon as possible, the duty that he intends to bear with honor. Who are you and whom did you serve? I'm the humble demon whose name does not matter. From now on, everyone will call me the Horned Horror. Lady Hepzimira will lead me into battle, where I will crush your enemies. No, I will destroy them with my horrifying grunting that will rip their pathetic flesh from their meager carcasses. Who is implanting the crystal into you? Mutasafin, the cunning one with the snake eyes of the fosterlings of the outsider Rilu. My mistress Hepzimira ordered him to do it. She has many crystals, but I am not the first or the last to have had this done to them. Mustafason is weak and a mortal spawn, but he improves with practice. You see, I am alive, unlike the pathetic unfortunates who went first. What fight awaits you? We are going to fight Nocticula. That winged upstart has been troubling our lord Baphomet for far too long. Time to remove her from the board. How do you expect to defeat Nocticula in her dominion? We have followers in Olushanira that will strike from the inside, cripple her, drain her blood, and then our army will bring down all its might given to us by the miraculous crystals, and Nocticula and her pathetic servants will fall. Enough, Storyteller. Storyteller's vision fades, and with a terrible heat in your chest. What a horrible vision. I am completely exhausted. I never expected to touch the memories of fallen demon lord who had found peace in the Rift of the Repose. I share the vision with you again. Like when you brought me the stone chisel and Canabras? Strange. Could it be that those two objects are connected to each other, or to you? So the crystals are demon blood. Yes, hardened blood in which the spiritual power of the perished demon lord is sealed. In this case, the power of Olinthia, who was killed in battle and locked in her own remains in this unusual way. city is built on Olinthia's corpse. In a manner of speaking, yes. After the spiritual power of Olinthia did not go to the Rift of Repose, and particularly began to transform her dead body, forcing it to expand and assume a more solid, static form. You can only guess what a nightmare this imprisonment was for Olinthia's spiritual essence. How can the stone grant powers? Suppose that it happens as a result of some merging process, after which the unspent power of a demon lord will literally flow into the body of the one who uses the stone. What is the Rift of Repose? This is where the souls of fallen demon lords go. After death, they usually return to their own abyssal realms, but if death finds them again out before a year passes, the abyss dumps them in the cemetery. In this stone rift full of fog, the souls of the grand demonic dead turn into stone statues and stand for an eternity, slowly becoming threaded with cracks and gradually fading into ruin. It is in a kingdom of decay and decline, and a visit there might serve as a good lesson to those who believe in their own might and deem themselves invincible. I think it's clear to me now. Got a brilliant idea. The stone knife you just showed me in Congress. Do you still have it? Can I examine it? I don't have it. Well, alas. Examine my items. Give the storyteller the piece of the cloak and necessary materials. Destroy this relic from me. The relic is truly legendary. It has absorbed. Oh, what did I get? Restore reader's magic cloak. Absorb power that is too heavy for this world, but I have a feeling this cloak will suit you well. The bound of possibility. Important things to do. Replenish some supplies. What do you just get? Azada shares a bond with her dragon. 50% damage is redirected to Avu. In addition, Avu gets additional DR. Oh wow, that's sick. Should keep that for my rogue. Obviously, I don't need 23 of those. just don't need that many. I'm just trying to see what all I don't really need anymore, you know? Nope. Keep that around. Keep the +4s. I mean, I like all those, so deal! Alright. That's all. Thanks, Storyteller. I have to go. Where did the stone chisel go, then, I wonder? What did I do with it? Oh, now I'm curious. Just finished this, though, I would guess. We need to talk to Shamira, obviously. Okay. That's all? Alright, let's go. Back down we go. We made it. Good for us. Oh, we should definitely equip that that cloak. Even though we do lose a lot of resistance saves, that's a really good cloak for us. Like,
March on.
resistances, schmistances, you know? Wish I could like combine the cloaks. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? That would be cool. If I spin, does anything happen? Does anything change? No. Just wanted to see if there may be a secret. I guess we should walk over to the Rapture of Rupture next. Still have some more chatting to do with that lady there, you know. Rapture of Rupture was over here, right? Yep. Let's head in that general direction then, shall we? And then we'll call it an episode. Call it an episode once we get over there. Portal up. Boop. And then straight across. Okay, I need you to be in the proper position, please. Zoom, zoom, come on. Oh. I love making progress in these areas, mans. It feels so... Mans? It feels so... I don't know why I said mans. It feels so nice to start making progress. Alright, guys. That's going to do it for me. I will see you all in the next one. Peace! Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you've got anything to say, go to the comments below, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscription button and the bell. If you want to see more, check out this video down here. Thank you so much for watching. Peace!